Alright, I managed to get back with another video. I'll start this out with some different crosses I've been working on. Some of the ones I haven't updated in a while. And this is these are the Shubel red deltas. It's a little bit of progress with them. The females are all filled out. The males look really good. They still have some black. You can see the black edge on the tail, which I don't like at all. But a lot of the additional black color kind of what the heck's the word I'm looking for? Melded in, or kind of changed along with the red color. You can see it now. Of course, now I moved and you can't see it. But I guess what I'm trying to say is the red and the black have kind of combined to make like a darker red. So these are beautiful fish. I'm really hoping to get some fry out of them. I just I think I started to say I put the fish through a regimen of medicated flakes. I used that quad flake. See that? They heard the words medicated flake and they freaked out. I guess they didn't like it. The plant in the middle is to try to calm them down. It's thin leaf water sprite. So after they got through the regimen of the medicated flakes, what I'm going to do next is plants like this. I'm going to just coat the entire top of the tank with plants, the thin leaf water sprite, in the hopes that if they have fry, they have enough room to hide somewhere in the plants, giving me a little bit of time to get them the heck out before they get eaten. But really beautiful fish. None of the females look too different. That one's got a little bit of a blacker dorsal. So with the next generation, if I get one, I'm going to try to select the whatever females I get that do not have the black in the tail or dorsal, in case that is where the black color creeped in on these males. So I really can't replace these fish, and they are pretty old. They're about 10 months old at this point, I think, maybe more. But they're all very healthy. Fantastic form on them with the fins and the body shape. It's just a matter of getting the black out of there, assuming I can get some fry out of them. So they are eating some sea monkeys, because if I didn't give them the sea monkeys, they would all be hiding in the corner. And I also use a tank for the filming with these guys of a black bottom, which seems to calm them down a little bit more. And I just have a white background. So I'll move on. These are haven't updated these in a while. This is the one, I guess, a violet snakeskin that I got out of a really weird cross I did. You can see that there's some black Moscows in there. These are the second generation and now third generation. And I did like a really weird cross because I had just too many extra fish that I'd culled for some reason. Yellow deltas, black Moscows. And instead of getting like a half black yellowish thing, I got this. One male from this original batch. And there are some younger ones in there. That one right there. You can see, if I can keep this guy on the video here, he's got a pattern starting out on the body. And of course, he seems to be camera shy. But you can kind of see something going on there. I don't know if it's going to be a snakeskin pattern like this is. This is a really cool looking fish. It's not getting a real long delta tail or dorsal like my other lines of snakeskins, which is kind of weird. But you can see I got some younger ones. That's probably going to be a male because it's already coloring up. And I say that and then I see the beginning of a gravid spot. So I don't know what it's going to be. Alright, forget I said that. But some of the females have a dark tail, very, very light colored body, and I'm kind of assuming or going with the notion that they're gene-wise are very much more related to this what I have with the male. Now this female, that's a black Moscow, and this one all came out of a second batch of fry that I've grown out. So I don't know if I can get these guys on camera close enough, but if I can, I think I'm zoomed all the way. That's another one that's starting to get the pattern. Now these fish are 10 weeks old. They are from this tank here. And I do have a couple of different patterns going on. You can see some of the fish have a dark tail. I'm really assuming they're going to be females. But we'll see what I end up getting. But I haven't updated these for a while, so I thought I would. And once they color up a little bit more, we should know what we have. Alright, I'm going to update a couple more and I'll be right back. Before I forget, what is the difference between a golf ball and a Subaru? It's possible to drive the golf ball more than 300 yards. Ba-dum-bum. Alright, this is another cross I did. I haven't updated for a while. I had a couple of male Russian red lace snakeskins, and I crossed them with yellow delta females. The females were virgin, and they've grown nicely, filled up again, so they're probably going to have some fry pretty soon. They look pretty chunky. They look to have a pretty good sized gravid spot, and this male ended up developing the black dots on the side of the body, which I'm not too thrilled about. That one has a few of them, but it's not so bad. But the females are looking really good. I haven't lost any of the ones that I started with. I have had 2 small drops from them. This might not be easy to see. We'll give it a shot. I got a male and 2 females out of the first drop. And if this guy turns to the side, we can see he's got some coloration in the tail, which is not... That was a perfect shot that I missed getting to talk about. You can actually see that he's got a couple of the dots on the side of the stomach. So my goal with this was to get yellow lace snakeskins or something close to it. To me, that tail is kind of yellow, but not like a yellow delta. And I definitely see some spots on the side of the body there. I'm trying to zoom in on them. Not easy. There we go. But anyway, you can see it's a male, and you can see there's yellow and a little bit of black in the tail, actually. And I don't get that with the yellow deltas. So the cross definitely took. Now I had a second drop from them about a month ago. Got about 7 fry. And there's my wonderful paper, red lace male, yellow delta females, and that's what I got so far. They're not big enough to see anything yet, but they're in there, and they're progressing, and I'll move them into a bigger tank soon. I have them in a 1-gallon container because I wanted them to be able to get at the food, and we'll see what's next. But I should get another nice drop of fry out of these females probably within a week or so. Anyway, I'll try to update one more. Alright, this is the last cross that I'll update. I don't think I may have shown these before. I really don't think so. This male that's hiding behind the female with the shark-like tail, it's kind of, I tried to make something out of crap. I had, when I initially wanted to try to get platinum red mosaic big ear guppies, I ordered some off of somebody off of eBay in, I think he was in Maryland or Virginia, and they kind of looked like, well, they definitely looked like platinum red mosaic big ear fish, but I got nothing but complete garbage out of the 3 spawns until the original parents died. And then I had this male, which was pretty interesting. Some interesting genes in there. It was a half black body, platinum front part of the body, and a multicolored tail that was black, yellow, white with a few spots. Real nice looking fish though, very strange. So I did get 1 drop of fry, which are these that grew out. And they just look like red bicolors. However, if you look closer at a couple of them, they do have, like this one right here at the top, has the platinum gene at the front half of the body. So I figure, what the heck, I'll just keep them all together. So that's the father. These are the sons, which are the red bicolors, and the daughters, which are just generic looking guppies. But it's extremely interesting. I like the genes. So, I wasted probably $40 or $50 on crap, but I got some good stuff to work with. And interesting that I expected to get like a snakeskin pattern out of it, and I didn't, which leads me to the next part. I did get 4 fry out of them, and see if we can get these guys on here. So far I got 2 male, 2 female. You can see they have more like the zebraness pattern, the males. Interesting colors. I don't know what they'll end up being. Probably just like a cobra skin something guppy. But it's almost like a tiger pattern, if there is such a thing in fish. I don't know if there is or not. But I really like these males. They're really cool looking from the get-go. Now, I don't know if I have 2 females or if this one is going to end up being a male. I'm just saying that based on how much color is in the tail. And I don't see a gravid spot yet. This one's definitely a female. That's one of the nice males there. Pretty cool looking. And this is the one I'm trying to get on here. I don't see a pattern on the body yet, so there's a chance it could be a female. See if I can actually get her on here. They definitely don't like me. So sometimes it takes these fish a little longer to color up. But it's very interesting. I like whatever this is going to be. And if I get some fry out of them, then I will start selling some. Who the heck knows what to call them? Just some kind of random cobra skin guppy, I guess. But it's definitely an interesting thing. And just figured I'd do some updates on some things I haven't really touched on before. So sorry about the bad joke before. It was pretty lame. And I'll come up with some more crappy ones. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll have another video up in a few days. Thanks very much for your patience, and thank you all for subscribing and watching. And I really appreciate comments. Thank you.